back with another hair tutorial. I'm so excited for this one. This is by far my favorite hairstyle. Y'all gonna see. Starting off with the hair, I'm just using the same braiding hair I always use for my braids. I'm separating each piece into 4 different sections, and the first section is a little bit smaller than the second one. The second one is like almost twice the size. The third piece of hair is the same size as the second one, and then the last piece I make double size of the first one. Hope that makes sense. Just separate your hair into 4 different pieces. Then I'm using this human hair that comes like pre-ready for braids. Like you don't even have to cut it off the bundle. But I'm just taking each strand and then I'm separating that in half. Then I separate that half into half to get each of my curly piece sections. So for my actual braiding pattern, I start off with 3 sections in the back of my head. I part my hair from ear to ear, just straight across, and then I do 3 sections. And then I come to the front and I follow up with my next sections. So I have a part from the temple of my head down to the top of my ear, just to make sure that my parts come out looking straight and clean, because I feel like that really makes or breaks your braided hairstyle. I'm just using a little bit of gel to really make sure that that part is super straight, and then I'm making my rows. If I'm doing like a medium-sized braid, I'll do like 5 rows. So I'm part each row, make sure that they're even, and I always do the top part of my rows to make sure that that one looks the best, because I feel like you can always mess up. So I go back and make sure there are 5 rows. Just use its mirror to section the other part of my hair and make sure that that's all straight. For the actual braiding, I separate my hair into 3 sections, and then I add a piece of braiding hair onto each hair strand that, I'm staying tight with it at the root so that it doesn't slip or look sloppy. But I just want to make sure that one piece of braiding hair is on each strand of my hair. Once each strand of my hair has a braiding hair strand attached to it, I braid down a little bit, and then I'll separate one of those 3 pieces in half, and then I put each half onto one of the 2 strands of twists, and then I start twisting. I know that may not make sense right now, but I have another clip that's slowed down so you can really see how I'm doing it. I just add pieces of the curly hair in as I go down, and I'm making sure that I twist my twist with one hand going up and the other hand going down to make sure that it stays tight. So you'll see my left hand goes up, my right hand goes down, left hand up, right hand down, and I just bring the twist together. It's really simple. Just showing you how I add in another piece of hair. It literally goes right in the middle, and you can just continue to twist down. Like, this is so easy. So much easier than braids. About like 2 to 3 pieces of curly hair for each of my twists. I have another video on my channel that tells you about how I usually do this type of hairstyle. Once I get to the ends, I just make sure I add a piece of the curly hair onto each strand so that it's even, and I just keep twisting down until you don't see any more braiding hair. Take some nail glue. I found that that's the best way to secure these type of hairstyles. So I just add a little drop, and then I'll twist below the area where I added the nail glue, and just continue to twist it all the way down until I feel like it's secure. And when it is, that's literally it. That's how I do my twist, and they come out looking so good. So let me show you one more time just in case you missed it, because I know it can go kind of fast. To start off the braid, I section into 3 pieces, and then I add a piece of braiding hair onto each one of the 3 pieces of hair. I just keep braiding as I add a piece in. That's my second piece. You see me braid down some. My third piece of hair is coming in now, and once I have my braids secure, I separate that one piece of hair into 2, and then I add 1/2 to one piece of hair and 1/2 to the second piece, and then I twist in opposite directions and bring them together. So on this side, my left hand is twisting up, my right hand is twisting down. And I just make sure that I stay consistent with that twisting process so it doesn't unravel. Just add pieces of hair in as I go. Left hand twists up, right hand down. My left hand goes up, the right hand goes down. So I just continue that for my whole twist. adding in different pieces of hair if I need it. Like sometimes I'll add in a piece of braiding hair if it gets too thin. I'll add in my curly hair whenever I feel like it's needed. It goes by so fast. Like I was done with this twist literally in 2 minutes. And I was really worried that if I just used braiding hair for my twist that it wouldn't stay together. Like I was thinking about using Bob Marley hair to make it stay together. But surprisingly, with the braiding hair, it stays just fine. You can literally see that my hair does not unravel. Once I get to the ends, I add in a piece of curly hair for each of the strand of braiding hair that I have. And then I just keep twisting down until I get to where there's no more braiding hair. When there's no more braiding hair, I add a little bit of nail glue to secure it, to make sure nothing unravels and that it's all secure. And you know, sometimes your handle gets stuck, but it's okay. Just keep twisting down, try not to touch the glue. But when you get all the way to the bottom, that's what it looks like. I feel like it keeps saying it's so easy, but it really is. I feel like you guys will see it in the rest of this video. So I'm just gonna speed this up, let y'all watch me do the rest of my hair, and then I'll come back when we're getting ready to add the final touches. Now we are complete. We're getting down to the final touches. So I'm just gonna cut all of the hair to be even in length. Go down in taper motion so it can still have that natural fall of a curl. I don't want it like to be a super blunt cut across. So I just go up in taper motions and make sure each side of my hair is even with the other. Just dip my ends in some boiling hot water to seal everything together, and I feel like this really helps the curly hair to have that look, have that flare, and it also helps the braiding hair to loosen up a little bit. Section my hair in half, and then I dip one side of my hair all the way in as far as I can. I let it sit for a couple of seconds before I pull the hair out, and this hair is boiling, so just be careful, but I allow the steam to go up to my roots. And then I take this towel and just make sure that all of the water is out of my hair. And then I go on my roots once again to just make sure that that's loosened up too. That's literally it. As you can see, one side looks way better than the other. So I feel like it's important that you dip your hair in water. I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other side of my head. This is a completed look for these island twists. When I tell you this is my favorite hairstyle, I'm not exaggerating. I know I say that in almost all of my hair videos. I mean, my hair always turns out really good, but when I tell you I love this hairstyle just because it looks so, it just has a different vibe to it. Like, it's a combination between the twists and the curls that really just does it for me. And this hairstyle, I've been doing my hair for a while. It usually takes hours for me to do my hair. This took like 4 hours max, okay? Maybe like 5 because I was recording, but it goes so much faster than doing braids. And it was just so easy to install. It looks super bomb. I'm always getting compliments on my hair. Like, everyone's asking me about this hairstyle and what it's called. There's so many different ways that you can style it, and I really just love how nice this looks. Like, I kept this hairstyle in for so long and it lasted me a while. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys in today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Until my next one, bye. This hairstyle, like, what? Let me just show you how many looks you can get with this hairstyle, okay? Let me fix this one piece right here. Boom. Look number 1. I know you see it. Here's another one. Here's another one. Get ready. Just go down here. These up. If I had a scrunchie, y'all would see the vision, but y'all get it. Boom. Look number 2. Let's stop playing around, okay? I don't even have to do too much to show y'all that this is like, this is it. But I know y'all know that this is it. Like, I'm just so happy that this hairstyle turned out the way it did. I'm in love. Sure, for sure. What are we talking about? I'm in love with this hairstyle.